Yeah, welcome to another beautiful edition of the show Perspectives. Good morning to you, our viewers at home. I'm your host, Yinka Kenny. It's my name. And Abib Abdul is here, not garnished this morning. It's a very wet Saturday morning.
Yes, a wet Saturday it is, and I didn't disappear like I disappeared last week. We're starting from the beginning today. Feels good to be here.
So you had to rub that in this morning.
Is it rubbing it in? No, I'm just telling the obvious. Yesterday, I said yesterday, last week, money brought me in.
Okay, morning, bro. So what brought you in this morning? You decided to come in from the beginning.
Exactly.
Well, it's always interesting here on the show. If it's happened, it's happening, or it's being talked about. Our duty is to bring you the full gist on the show. This morning, first off, we're going all the way to Edo State. I don't know. There's always the interference between culture and religion in some parts of the country and the law. But this time around, I think we're having a conflict between the culture and religion.
The law will still coming.
Yes, because the Christians are coming in from the aspect of the law. Okay, let me break the ice.
It's a tricky one.
Let me break the ice and not put our viewers in too much suspense.
Yes.
Certain pastor Destiny Iguavon, he was beaten up by youths of Irora community in Edo State for flouting the orders of the community. Now, what are the orders of the community? Last week Sunday, the chief priest of the community, Chief Ugwagbe, he had ordered everybody, the shop owners, the residents, and everybody to stay indoor, that the community, they were going to celebrate their annual Ipoleki festival. He beckoned on the church that the church should finish their service latest by 8 a.m., that they should start by 6 a.m. and end the service by 8 a.m. But, the chairman of CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, he said that no, that is a violation of the freedom of worship. And he ordered churches to go about their normal church service. Only for the youths of the community to get a wind of the fact that, the pastor of this particular church was still preaching as at some few minutes after 8, and they went straight into the church. They carried chairs and whatever they could see. They started beating up everybody and anybody in the church, and the pastor was beaten up mercilessly, and he had to find succor at the police station. And CAN is like, they're going to take up the case. So that's our major story this morning. We want the viewers to tell us what they feel about this, your own perspective this morning.
It's an interesting one.
Tell
really.
You.
And it's
before you go on, let me just dish out the numbers to our viewers this morning. The number to call is 09067575260. Our lines are open. We want to hear your own perspective of our major story this morning. Tell us what you feel about the story.
Oh yes, as I was saying, it's really a wake-up call for us as Nigerians. It will tell us which direction do we really want to go as Nigerians. The calls are coming in already. Good morning. Please tune down the volume of your TV set. Yes. Okay. We lost that again.
So continue. Let's say.
Okay. Yes. As I was saying, it will give us a direction of where exactly are we going. What should be supreme? We have our culture. Various cultures, because we have various ethnic groups.
Exactly.
We have various religions.
Exactly.
And then there is the law. Do you get? But then the law is for the people. So the people will determine what we really want. But in a situation where you have difference in culture, difference in beliefs, something should hold forth. In my own opinion, I think it should be the law. That's what I think.
Because the law is central. Let's see if we can pick our call.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Please turn down the volume of your TV set.
Okay, I'll do that. Good morning.
Yes, thank you. Your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, my name is Mr. Saka.
Okay.
Where are you calling from?
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Saka. Yes. We are with you.
Yes, we should learn how to respect our culture.
Okay.
Religion apart, culture apart. And that's one of the problems we have in Nigeria now, or in Africa as a whole. We do away with our culture. I'm a Muslim. Islam says any culture that derives from of the gods, we should do away with it. Fine. But in a situation where the community as a whole, they have their own culture, we should respect our own traditional culture as well. So when it says you should not do this, try to obey. That is one of the things. With violating laws, not only religious law, but even the laws, we refuse to obey the law. That is why we are where we are today.
Thank you very much.
Learn how to respect law.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's your own perspective. Thanks for calling. Well, different strokes.
Different strokes for different folks, yeah.
Okay, let's pick another call on that.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Prince, calling from Ikeja.
Okay, go ahead,
I
Prince.
am from Kogi State. I'm a Christian.
Fantastic.
To be saying the truth, the community, they are right. I didn't mean they did not, inform the church or whosoever before the time. That is where they may have gone wrong. They informed them of their own culture, of the land. There was culture before the church. I think we have to respect whatever they bring.
Okay.
This thing is not coming every day. They give you your own chance to serve your own God. At least you have to give them their own chances. You have to respect them.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your own perspective. Thank you so much. Keep watching.
Okay.
Well, the church, the law, the religion, the culture, I just feel that there should be a balance.
There should be a balance. And what if it's disturbing my own means of livelihood? You say no movement. Sometimes you hear a case of don't move within so time, but I got to do my business.
And I know that even here in Lagos, the Ikorodu axis,
yes,
you find out things like that happens a lot. Yes, happens a lot.
So how do you reconcile that? So
well, you want to pick a call before we go on to the next story quickly?
Okay, yes.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Monta?
Yes, your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Atibawa.
Okay, let's have your perspective, Lawa.
Please put down the volume of your TV set, please.
I'm calling from my Baja Ayabo.
Okay.
The problem is that
We cannot hear you. Please call us back. Put down the volume of your TV set if you have to call us, please.
Okay, let's take this. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. We can hear you.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm coming from Oshodi at Lagos.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Adi.
Okay, Adeoye. Go right ahead. Let's have your perspective.
I just want to greet you now.
Okay. We appreciate you too. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling. So Habib, give us the next story. Let's see what's happening.
Oh yes, this one still borders on crime and criminality again.
Okay.
And well, a little bit of culture, but how desperate we can be when it comes to having children. Now, this a baby factory was uncovered in Lagos, in a Kotun area of Lagos, you know, by the place. 19 women, I would say women, girls and women actually, between the ages of 15 to 28, pregnant women were rescued. You know, the police acted on intelligence report. They got intelligence report that so is happening in this area, and they swooped on the area. 2 women were arrested. The 2 women arrested, they were acting as nurses, midwives. Obviously, they don't have the training. They don't have the proper training. So the midwife, you know, they
practice midwifery. Let me help you. Okay.
They practice midwifery. They deliver the women of the babies.
Of the babies, and they take the babies from them.
Take the babies from them. You know, this woman, the chief
and
suspect.
They pay the mother of the babies off, or what?
No, they don't. They are abducted. Now, this is what they do. They trick them. Most of them are from, you know, many of the ones that, you know, they were, you know, rescued there. Akwa Ibom, they were from Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Imo State, Abia State, Anambra State. So largely from the east.
Okay.
From the southeast. That's where they bring them. They trick them and make them believe that they are bringing them for domestic help, you know, in Lagos. And when they get to Lagos, they are abducted. You know, they deprive them of their freedom. And then they get men to impregnate them, and then the babies are sold. A male child is sold for 500,000. The female is sold for 300,000.
Oh my God!
But interestingly, the chief suspect, you know, popularly known as Mama Oluchi, is at large at the moment, and you know the police is still carrying out their investigations to get her.
I hope she's just caught, because this is a serious matter, is a serious case. And to think that, whilst, you know, civil Nigerians, you know, people that are educated, people that knows the law, people that knows the consequences of what, you know, will happen when they are caught, you know, getting babies from this illegal source, to think that they can go to that extent to buy babies in an, you know, illegal way. I just cannot imagine, because someone that can afford a 500,000 naira, why can't you go through the right means? You have the Ministry of Youth and Social Welfare. Yeah. You know, in I believe every state do have it, because I know that it's Lagos State, we have it in Lagos State, and if you need to adopt a child, you go to that ministry, and proper investigation is being done, and within some time, you do the paperwork and you get your. I know that Lagos State does it, I know that Ogun State does it, and I don't think it's something so rigorous. So why don't you, you know, you want to have a child, why don't you go through the right means instead of, you know, patronizing, you know, illegal, you know, sources? It's so bad, and it's so sad. It's so really let's hear from our viewers.
Hello, good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling? Please turn on the volume of your TV set.
I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay, your name?
My name is Joseph.
Okay, go right ahead.
Now the question now is this: how many of these people committing this heinous crime have been jailed as to dissuade people from going to it? How many have been jailed? Why are they not jailed? Why the civil liberties, the activists, why are they not rising up and saying this is wrong, this is inhuman, it's ungodly? Why? How many have been jailed so far? Let us know.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you very much. Well, here on Perspectives, you know that we give you the gist as it unfolds. We will be on top of the story. When we get any report about it, we bring it to you here on the show. Thank you very much.
The police spokesman actually said that they will be charged to court. So that's the process. We just have to follow the process.
Okay, let's pick one call before we go on a short break.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Michael from Lagos.
Okay, Michael. Go right ahead, Michael.
Yeah, what I would say about that, the madam said they should go to the right channel.
Okay.
What I see from that is that not all of them actually want to adopt the baby. Many of them are using it for ritual purpose. So for that reason, they might not want to follow the right channel. And I think any of them that is caught in this act should be prosecuted.
Exactly.
And be exposed openly so that others will learn from it. God, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The show is still Perspectives. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this short break. Yeah, welcome back to the show. The show is still Perspectives, and we're talking about different things that is happening in our society. This morning we talked about the issue of conflict in religion and culture in Edo State, and we had just talked about the people that were the baby factory somewhere around Lagos. We just say we should be aware and be wary of what's going on in your neighborhood. You could also help the police to uncover some of this illegal acts. Quickly, our next story. This one is serious. Schools are being shut down in Lagos. Some schools in Lekki area, they've been shut down. According to the Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, he has said that the reason they are being shut down is because of some certain health challenges. You know, according to him, he said there is a flu-like infection. Well, I feel, according to the story, I think Queen's College, the popular Queen's College, is mostly hit by this infection. And I think this is the second time Queen's College is having this kind of issue with infections or, you know, sicknesses happening in the school, and the children have to be sent. They have to be sent back to their parents. Well, the interesting thing in this story in Queen's College is that there's a back and forth between the PTA chairman and, you know, some people and the school authority. The PTA chairman has come out to say that 1,000 people were sent home. But a former president of the Old Girls Association, Professor Francis Ajose, is saying that that isn't a right figure, that was an attempt to blackmail the school's principal.
Okay.
So what do we believe? Anyway, whether there are 1,000 people, whether there are 89 pupils, whether it's even just one of the students, I think proper things should be done.
Should be done, yeah. If it's a communicable disease, and if it's a boarding school, for instance, then to save lives, if that's what has to be done, then the needful has to be done.
Has to be done, exactly. Well, let me quickly give our viewers this story. I know that our viewers will really want to listen to this story. The House of Representatives on Thursday, they have passed a bill sponsored by the Honorable Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila. He is seeking to criminalize estimated bill. And you know that this bill, if and when it is concurred by the Senate and the President decides to put his assent on it, it will become criminal for any service provider to issue estimated bills. Issuance will attract a 1-year term, jail term, or a fine of 1 million, or even both. I'm sure Nigerians will be happy about this. Let's hear from our viewers.
We will be happy. We will be happier with implementation. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, my name is Diamond. I'm calling from Lekki.
Okay, go ahead, Diamond. We're with you. You tell us your view.
What did he say?
Religion and tradition. Is that not what you said? God and tradition, right?
Yes.
Which is bigger?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. On the show, what we do is to bring the news to you as it unfolds. It's not for us to judge. It's not for
Exactly.
us to tell you which is which. And all we do here on Perspective is just to bring you the news and tell you what is happening in your environment. So quickly, we want to give you what's happening on social media. You want to pick a call?
Okay. Oh, we lost it already.
Okay. On social media, we don't leave the show without telling you what's going on social media. Plenty gist on social media this morning. Ayo Shogunre, he said, I have lived in Nigeria for 34 years. As far as I'm concerned, the police are constantly getting better. We still have some cases, but it's getting better. I don't know where the NSAS despair comes from. SARS can be overzealous, yes, but as a whole, we should be optimistic.
You should be.
We should be. I think we should try. Yes, they have their faults, they have their excesses, but we still don't have an option. But they are still there to protect and to protect and guide us against the criminals, because we always have them in the society. You want to pick one call before we go on?
Okay. I think let's just go on to Dr. Joe Abba. And it says, if we harass young people with laptops, we will soon harass young people with smartphones.
Oh my God.
Then it will be young people with books. Stop robbing us. Stop harassing young Nigerians carrying computers. Ministry tells security agencies.
I think that's it. I saw
Still
some
part of the overzealousness of the...
Yes, I saw some youths yesterday. I used to know them with dreadlocks. And I was like, you cut your hair? Say, until we were caught. 3 of them were caught. I said, you were caught for doing what? He said, because we had dreadlocks on us, which is not
which
really...
is uncalled for, really.
Is uncalled for, because I have dreadlocks on me doesn't mean I am a criminal. Those are part of the excesses of the NSAS. Yes. And I believe that even the right authority, they are trying to educate them on who and who not to harass on the road.
Okay.
Yes, I have this one from Henry Shield. He's saying that when last did an ordinary Nigerian get employment into the CBN, NNPC, FIRS, PTDF, and others like them just by being a Nigerian without recourse to who you know? These are issues we must confront. Let's see the staff list of these organizations and the names in them. I just pray that Nigeria will go beyond who do you know.
I pray so. Somebody said sometime that don't the people in CBN resign. How come they don't advertise vacancy?
Oh my God. And you see, you find out that you go to some offices and you meet with some directors, or even those that are not even up to the level of directors, and you see the way they coordinate things, you see their administration, and you ask yourself, I beg, how did this one get to this position?
It happens everywhere.
Okay.
This one is from Chinat Chris. It's a joke actually. It's being comical, and it says the distance between Egypt and Israel is about 613 kilometers, but it took Moses and Israelites 40 years to complete their journey. On the average, each day they walked only 43 meters, almost half of what Usain Bolt does in 5 seconds. I just wish Moses was around to explain this laziness.
Oh my God. Okay,
I think it's time to calculate.
Talking about jokes here, another joke from our Vice President, Yemi Oshibajo. Another joke from him, and I tell you, you just have to crack your ribs with this. One of the attributes of Nigerian people is the uniquely confident way we stand out. What many call the Nigerian swag, We dance, whether it is Skelewu, Shakisi Bobo, Shaku Shaku, or Zanku, every Nigerian can dance and where necessary. Be body. Oh my God.
That's on the light one from the VP.
We need to laugh. We need too many issues in the country now. So all the way from the presidential villa, we need something to crack our
Exactly. Okay, this one is from Bello Shagari, and it says, a 344-year-old tortoise, popularly known as Alagba, in the palace of the Son of Ogbomosho, has died today. Wonderful. Only if he could speak, we could have learned so much from him. He was there before every name you know, apart from the mythical legends in Nigerian history.
Honestly, he would have given us a way out to all the issues in the country.
Would he?
Oh my God. And this one from Ireti Oladoyle. Finally, before we leave the studio, not sure how we are going to run this cashless society when systems cannot run effectively in all kinds of weather. Small rain, everything will just hang. Tedious. It's really sad. Yeah, was it last week or when was it? I wanted to make a transaction, and everywhere I tend to, they say the POS is not working because the rain is too much.
I don't know what. Rain, light goes, rain, TV is scrambled, rain,
everything doesn't work.
Should we just pray for that season only?
But I believe in a better Nigerian.
Yes.
I believe Nigeria is going to work. I just, it takes your effort and my effort. I feel that everybody should just learn to give their own quota to make Nigeria a country of our dream. And I believe that someday we'll get there. It can only get better. That's all we can take on the show this morning, Abby.
Yeah, someday we'll get there. We'll continue to push till we get there and even surpass our dreams. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The show has been Perspectives. Connect with us on our social media and follow me on Facebook at Yinka Kenny World, on Instagram and Twitter at Yinka Kenny 1. Till we come your way, same time, same station next week. I am Yinka Kenny. Thank you.